Mama said I ain't right, got a bad streak a mile long. Oh, my soul is black as night, what feels right is always wrong. Oh, like a hard, hard rain. Ain't no hero, honey, no angel face. Oh, I ain't no saint. Oh, I'm cold as fate. I'm sharp as steel, I slice you through. Too numb to feel, too hard to prove. Oh, I ain't no saint.
Hey folks, I'm here getting ready to roll through. I'm gonna go ahead and drop a link in the comment section for anyone that wants to join in the studio. At the moment, I'm just gonna have the game up, but I am here in the background. So yeah. Just a quick test. Hey folks, we're here, we're in, and we're gonna play a little. See how my TLCs are looking. I got a game I can play. Oh, smash. They took my chair out right away. That was accidental. Oh, yuck. Oh, thank God. Still one. I'll do some RTG. I might be able to win that 6-pointer, so I'll try. Oh, I don't want to keep playing. I was hoping to go back to this, but I'm waiting on. Oh yeah, I got a new one. Okay, okay. Much over. That's not a lot. So I need the one that's most likely to be able to win some. That's gonna be this one, and hope his stuff procs. It did. He's following the same path as me. Oh. He has two different things there. Oh, I can't really win that. Hey, 99. How's it going tonight? This motherfucker got Trixie. Alrighty. Links in the thing. I can throw another one here too. It's all. No, wait. No, no, no. That's not it. This. This is it. Well, should be the same one as in the Discord. Look at that. It gets like repeated a million times. Okay, he took out my ladder. I gotta take out his Bruno Sammartino. I'm gonna throw. Hello, how are you this evening?
Oh, I'm all good.
As you might have saw earlier, I had a pretty good afternoon.
Yeah,
Like,
I noticed.
it was nice too because I ended up with like 2 RDP draft picks within like a couple hours. Like I got the third one off the board and then the first one off the next board, and then it was kind of a nice
A little surprise.
yeah. It would have been nice to have gotten a pro out of one of them instead of just another single. But I guess on the bright side, I did get 2 people towards the top end of the tier, so there's that.
Exactly.
This motherfucker has his table and his chair and his His table and his ladder right next to each other. I'm almost wondering if he just doesn't have them right in 6 spots here, and like the other one's the
Sometimes
fucking
like that
ladder.
they do.
Like it feels like that might be the entire amount of effort he actually put in was doing that.
There's a lot of people that do that. Who put them right next to each other. Because
To be fair,
it's the least what you'd expect.
yeah, I was gonna say that it's not something you'd expect. I had a motherfucker earlier, 2 people in a row. The very first card they picked was my chair. I'm like, how are they doing that? They're cheating. That's how.
Yeah, it happens.
I'm gonna find out about it. He did, motherfucker did. I'm smashing his chair right now.
I got my EDP earlier.
What'd you get?
LA Knight.
Oh yeah, we saw that in the
Yeah.
the list of ones.
I finally got the Tiffany single at the moment.
Nice.
And the Mellow single.
Yeah, I saw the mellow.
Yeah.
All right, we're
And I'm
just gonna
currently
chomp at him.
15K
All right.
away from getting the second for Tiffany.
I think I'm about in that same range. All right, now no matter what, I should be able to win this pretty easily here.
I've hit 20K PvP.
I also did. I'm over, and I still kept playing, and I stopped for a while. God, I'm not used to hitting it this early. Like,
No, neither am
all right, what do we think they're gonna do to me here?
I. I'm gonna be an arsehole to you.
So then you think that means that they're gonna give me one of the special cards, but it's gonna be like the lowest potential special card.
No, I reckon that you're gonna get a Rumble and an Octane, but no special. Because that's what
Okay.
Supercard are like to people.
Well, say I've had one special once. You saw it the night I got the Miz Octane.
Yeah, I got the Miz earlier from that as well.
You were right, an Octane and a 23.
It's just what happens with like TLC nowadays.
Well, we got EDP at least, or RDP, I guess they're called now. That still throws me off. My wife on our 2-year-old's YouTube account leaving a comment of how much for the couch.
How many beans can you fit up your bum?
All right, so I have 10 cards here on this RDP board. I went through here. I started along the bottom.
Column 2, card 3.
Like third card on the screen or
Yeah.
third card spot?
No.
Third card right here?
Yeah. Oh, please don't be Rumble. Come on.
I already got 2 Royal Rumble, two 39s off the car that board already. So like I feel like that's probably it.
Oh, you just reminded me.
Though
Oh.
I will say, playing Survivor last night totally fucked me today.
I'll train up my tier 3 Randy Orton.
Oh wait, that's right. Bronze a tier 2. But I got a 39 Bianca Belair earlier. I'm like, oh, okay. I suppose I could keep her for a pro. And I remembered that I didn't actually have one of her to begin with. The one of her before. The one of her for me before was in Survivor that I was confusing with it because I had a dumbass moment.
I've got tier 2 Bianca.
Oh, it's gonna be tier 2 now. Yeah. I'm still over here tearing up fucking Rumbles. Hey, I can pro him. I was observing Like you mentioned it the one night, but I didn't click until I actually was paying attention to what I had coming up on the battle pass, and I didn't. It didn't dawn on me that this is literally going to almost cut the wait time in half for Money in the Bank.
I know it's so good.
By the way, you may be surprised to see this, but I only need 11 more super moves, and I still need 50 tickets. After that, I got Dom.
I need 11 more events to do. 60 tickets and 2 resets.
Yeah. Oh, you haven't done your tickets yet for the day?
Um,
Or did you get your tickets done before you got the quest the first time?
done. I got my tickets done before the quest came out.
Yeah. The only reason I didn't was because I hadn't been on yet. I'll get an RDP from there soon.
I make that 1 reset.
So one reset left or one more?
1 reset left to get that part of it done,
Nice.
which puts me on reset number 99 since my last tier pull.
Yeah, I think I was like 160 into that quest when I got my tier pull. So I don't foresee me getting another one anytime in the near future.
So
Especially with the luck I had today.
right, the matches on Dom is done.
Which one's done?
The Judgment Day Dom.
Oh, Judgment Day.
The matches on the first one's done.
Nice. Let me guess. Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
I stopped playing Royal Rumble today after I got my Carmelo matches. It might be less battle points, but like, man, I got plenty of time before the battle pass stuff is up, and I'm making pretty good progress. So rather than hate sitting there staring at the Royal Rumble screen, I went on and played some Diablo 4 earlier, had Elimination Chamber open, just like leaned over every now and then and clicked the thing to pick some cards and do a new match. And it was very refreshing not playing Royal Rumble for a while.
Literally. I'm so bored of it. I can't play TLC either for another hour.
Yeah, I have 2 people. I'm waiting for them to do stuff, and then 4 hours until TLC again. All right, Trey. Yes, that's toughness to speed to the deck. That is the one perhaps wonderful and also unfortunate thing about Battle Pass cards is you can very easily, if they continue the rate they're going with these, you can very easily get outpaced by somebody who has all the Battle Pass cards. They start getting 3, 4, 5 people triggering their special abilities, which then trigger to everybody in your deck, and it'll make stuff like this become a completely different ball game.
Exactly.
But I suppose if they keep dropping a new tier every 2 months or so, there won't be time for much of that to stick around.
No. I've only literally hit the 1,200 super coins on the battle pass.
Nice. I did that one earlier. I was very pleased with that one pack. That would be like a ticket pack that I got on there earlier. That shocked me that I got a fucking Roman Reigns myth card out of that. I really don't want to keep playing this.
Rather you than me.
But man, this is such a nice looking card, and uh, if I can get the first one here, chances are I can get one from. I usually can get ring domination, and I think I'm in myth for ring dom. If not, I could probably bounce myself up there a little. Yeah, I'm at myth plus and ring dom. So like, oh, I can replace one of these with mellow now too.
I don't know what I am for for Ringdom.
And they even have like some lower stuff stuck in just to. But yeah, no, this is I can get him in through there. So if I can get this one card, uh, then I could get a pro event right off the first week for first event.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I have the fortitude to push through this. Or enough cannabis products in order to do it.
For Ringdom, I am maxed. That's an
Now, for your ring dom deck, do you just do your like best cards? Do you try to break it down for
I
like so you
I
have?
could use my best cards.
See, I break mine down to two of each arrow, and then two cards that will be easier to win matches from, uh, to build around, and that's how I run mine. Mine's at Myth Plus like that. So I figured yours would probably be max.
I've got four four right arrows, four up arrows, one left, one down.
Deadbeat Dad's in the comment section.
Oh god.
Kia ora to my two favorite internet people.
Go away, Dad.
I don't know what Kia ora is. He it was having a potential start of a migraine earlier. I think it's because he knew that you might be around, and he was trying to avoid you like a proper deadbeat father.
Wouldn't surprise me. I won't be on for long anyway. I've got to pack my bag yet, so I'm going away. For the week.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Not really. It's 3 hour journey on three different trains.
Have you slept yet?
No,
Huh.
we're on day 8.
Damn. Have you started making like simple mistakes around your daily life yet?
No, not yet.
Those ones are fun. When you're so sleep deprived and like you do something simple like during one of those moments, I went to turn up water on to boil on the stove, and I turned the wrong knob. And I walked in like 20 minutes later, like, why is my water not bubbling? And it was because it was not on.
I do that when I'm not tired.
Please, he's my second fat English person after Osprey. Damn, 8 days is ridiculous. I start seeing wall spiders around day 3. Favorite, not fat. I don't know. I think he meant both. A deadbeat dad who's insulting too.
How dare they?
Maybe you should ride some trains to New Zealand and slap them around instead.
Nah, that's effort.
Oh, I can't believe I'm gonna spend money on more of these. I told myself when I came to this part I wouldn't need to. I would just leave it alone. But now I'm thinking I might try and win the 2 and 6 point matches I can here and there.
Exactly.
This is why I shouldn't have started playing RTG. Is this why you didn't start playing RTG?
No, I just couldn't be bothered. I just didn't want Bronson Reed.
Okay. Yeah, so you can just ride that famous train line from the UK to New Zealand. I'm pretty sure the Hogwarts Express goes everywhere.
Most probably.
This is going easier than I thought so far. One good thing I can say from doing all of this is that I have definitely gotten matches on cards that I have only just added to my deck or very easily this week.
Nice. And there's the resets done.
Nice. So now you're just on tickets, right?
And event or Money in the Bank.
So what will happen first? Will you get event and or money in the bank, or will I get super move?
I'll get Money in the Bank and event 'cause I've only got 9 away.
Well, I'm now only 10 super moves away.
I've got the Octane Carmelo Hayes.
Nice. Useless, but nice. Ah,
Reset
yes.
100.
Rewire's still going on about your LA Knight in the Discord. I'm guessing he's a LA Knight fan.
Most probably.
I actually am not even remotely familiar with him as Eli Drake. But that was during a time frame where I was watching like no wrestling. And not keeping up with anything. Oof. That was a very vicious head smash into the turnbuckle from Eddie Guerrero there. Yeah, so shortly after getting off here last night, I played a couple matches of stuff just before I like called it, and my Carmelo Hayes bumped up just enough that I moved into Myth Plus.
Nice.
I do have Battle Pass stuff to collect. Yes, LA Knight's the one that reminds you of Murphy from Z Nation. Hey, I am close to another EDP or RDP. Ish. I need like 900 more points for 2. $25,000 gets me the equipment. Watch me get fucking Triple H WrestleMania boots.
I've already got the Lily doll, so I hope I don't get that again.
Is this for Miz?
No, it's for Cody Rhodes.
Really?
Yeah.
With the coffee cup. I thought Miz, because it felt like maybe something Miz would do to make fun of Cody Rhodes. I remember they had that brief like thing before he went back to Rollins and got hurt.
Yeah. Yeah, it's Cody Rhodes. Looks good, to be fair. I want it, but I won't get it. I'll mostly end up getting the scooter. But if
Well,
I
I
do,
mean,
handies I've got rid of.
yeah, I mean, looking at this, Triple H is the only thing that wouldn't be even remotely useful to me because I don't have anything of him even remotely. I'm assuming this is for Undertaker.
Yeah, I think so.
Riddle. I got RoboCop, but I got the RoboCop equipment, but and that must be for LA Knight or Cameron Grimes, maybe.
I'm not sure about that one.
I hate that like you can't just click this and it tells you who it goes for. But I'm still interested in seeing these in action.
Definitely.
That's because you're not trying hard enough. If you tried a little harder, you'd be past Royal Rumble 23. I mean, it's easy.
It's because you're just not good at the game.
I told that'd be in the game and then as a father, it's disappointing.
I know.
I am also disappointed that nobody else in the team here really puts much effort in because there was the sole Ruka that I need to finish my my collection set for the myth card.
That's annoying.
It is. It is. So I'm gonna have to deal him with something here. And here we go. That's gonna do him a try harder. So what are you having?
Hmm?
What are you having? It sounded tasty.
Oh, just a bottle of Coke.
The powdered kind in a bottle or the liquid kind in a bottle?
Liquid bottle.
Huh. So like the liquid soda or the liquid good stuff?
Soda.
Oh. I was gonna say we might have figured out why you've been up since for 8 days, uh, depending on what it was. What the fuck was what, Kiwi? I'm very glad that we have an event, a team event, and a PvP method that works very heavily for getting battle points. But at the same time, I'm really disappointed that we have them because I feel like I have to play them.
I'm so over PvP. Can't be bothered with it.
But like, I'm already there. Usually, Kiwi's yelling at me for Monday being in this area, and here I am here. I imagine he has no idea why I would need that many points, as he put it one week. And I couldn't get this last week, otherwise I would have gotten the RoboCop.
Yeah, I didn't reach the full last time either.
I am going to have 6 RDPs
Same
come
here.
Tuesday, so that's going to be nice. Watch, this is what's going to happen when I get this shit. Where is it? Where is it? This is going to be 1 Royal Rumble 23 and 1 Extinction, and maybe 2 Extinction here with the EDP. This is going to give me Octane, an Octane, and a rare draft pick. And then this will tease me with a WrestleMania 23, not 23, 39 but no myth card and all the rest Royal Rumble 23.
Pretty much what I normally get then.
But then I'm gonna have those 6 rare draft picks, right? And with my luck, I will have just recently like reset the rare draft board, so it's gonna be the whole fucking board. And I'll get 6 Royal Rumble 23s from there. And then I might just cry.
Just like me.
No, somehow you'll end up with like a Walter to tier 1.
I'd rather have another Pro, to be fair, than an F1. A tier 1, to be fair.
I mean, so would I, but you know, you seem to have the good kind of bad luck. Like, damn, I would rather had a Pro. I guess I'm just gonna have to take this F3 Roman Reigns. What am I gonna do with him?
Literally.
I
I'm so glad I haven't got Roman in the new tier.
did.
I'm so happy.
I'm actually quite glad to have a Roman in the new tier, because you know if I could pro him, he will be one. I think he is will like hands down without a shadow of doubt be the best pro for regular cards in the tier.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Though I would love to pro. I think it's Jey Uso's the down arrow for the Usos
Yeah.
because Jey Uso and Carmelo could team.
That's the one thing about having a up arrow already.
Is now you need it down.
Yep. So I've got no one for the Hurricane to tag with.
Yeah, and that Carmelo doesn't help.
No, and either with Tiffany Stratton and Indy Hartwell.
Ooh. Yeah, that's why I was kind of happy to get that Ava Rain, and I wouldn't mind proing her, even though she'd be like one of the first ones I got rid of when I started getting rid of pros. But she would be handy in the initials with Stratton,
Yeah.
especially when I take into account that I will pro her, and she will easily become my best female card now.
Because for females, I've got Dakota Kai, which is a right arrow. Obviously Tiffany Stratton, which is a down. Stacey Keibler's right, a left, and Lita's down, and Ava's up.
When did Stacey Keibler go to her right? I could have swore she used to be an up yellow.
No, she's always been a left.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I thought like early tiers she was a yellow.
No, she's a left arrow.
Just like back in the day, Triple H was a left arrow, now he's an up arrow. Huh. Well, that's crazy. Stacy's a right arrow or a left arrow?
Stacey Keibler's a left arrow.
Left arrow. Ah, shit. That sucks. Did you get the Trish from 2 months ago with the Superstore secondary?
I didn't have to create. I didn't have the super coins for it back then.
Yeah, I cashed in my super coins, got Trish, and didn't expect to have enough super coins for anything. But then last month, with the Dom one, I was hoping they'd put him in the Superstore again. That's what I thought they would do, or hope they would do.
I was thinking.
So I saved super coins for that to get the second Dom, and then when they didn't do that, it was nice because I got to get the strap instead.
If I didn't spend my super coins, because I spent all my super coins on Raw Mania last time, I would have had enough to get Tiffany pro'd already.
I am already at 10,800 super coins.
Well, you're further than I am. I'm only just breaking the 3,000 mark.
I am in second place in my PvP. That guy just keeps moving forward.
Third.
I don't foresee me getting less than second. So that's 1,800 super coins. I'll be like 13,000-ish. Or over, depending on how much further I get in this. Let's see, where am I on? Kiwi there, the leader of his PvP league, only has 360 points. 180 points. I got 1,600 super coins coming, and the next 3,000 or 2,000 points on the battle pass, and another 18,000. I might be able to get the second Tiffany by like Wednesday.
If I keep playing, I could get Tiffany by Wednesday. It's just I really can't be bothered to grind it out.
Yeah. Well, I could take my slow approach and just I'll throw on Elimination Chamber and let the matches play, and then pick some cards and start it again, but let it play itself while I'm doing other stuff.
Yeah.
And it makes it a less grindy feeling way to grind. I'm using like the computer, using it on the computer. I don't have to worry about the phone going to sleep or canceling out my fucking game.
It's the only wrong with phone games like that. If your phone times out, you lose the game. It's like, wow, thanks.
See, I almost never lose the game in Elimination Chamber like that. But I have a cheap deck, so. Which is why I would not mind a 2-stat myth manager. I would be okay with that. One. Yeah, I was seeing you had some support already for. I was a little jealous. So you had.
I think that was my second RDP poll. I think it was the Sonyville manager.
Yeah. You have managed to escape most of the bloodline with only solo in the myth tier so far.
Thank God.
Meanwhile, I'm over here with both Usos and Roman Reigns. I have the 3, you don't.
Technically, you can't forget Ava because technically she's part of the bloodline, just not actually recognised.
True. There was an article I'd seen about a suggestion from one of the other younger members about talks of him, Ava, and Solo being the bloodline at some point.
Yeah. Four more event games or Money in the Bank. I've done that one as well.
Yeah, you'll definitely get that before I get super move.
I might just waste my ads on Money in the Bank. I'm 17,262 into the Battle Pass. What's my next one? Performance Center Park.
I'm guessing you slowed down some after you got mellow.
Yeah.
I pulled out a little further ahead of you in there.
Yeah, I was helping my nephew and my cousin play Fortnite earlier, so that's why I went on the game as much.
I mean, I was playing Diablo 4.
And I went
On the
saw my
Xbox.
family as well.
I said hi to my wife and kids as I passed them on the way to the bathroom. I think I said hi anyway. If not, I totally meant to.
I don't live with my parents or family, so
I mean, I guess technically I live with my wife and kids, but like, you know, I live mostly in a separate room.
I guarantee if I did live with my parents or family, I wouldn't be up for 8 days straight.
I still would be. If my wife's still hanging around in the comment section there with the baby's account, she could probably attest to that. Oh, I'm losing this one. Okay, I kind of grunted and went on my way today. So that was me saying hi and good morning and good afternoon and good evening and I love you all together. It's just not my fault you didn't speak my language.
Time for a cigarette.
I just put one out. But I am about to roll in a bit.
I have got normal cigarettes. I just won't smoke them until I'm on my way to my family.
I am out of the regulars and I have the stuff to make them at the moment.
That's what I'm rolling
And
tobacco
yet
as
me
well.
for mixing sweet sausages and stuff. I don't remember that happened. Oh, Rewire says he just packed a vape. Oh, I know what he's doing.
Disgusting. Joe, it's been scientifically proven that vaping is worse than smoking.
Oh no, he's vaping weed.
It's still vaping. I've got an 80 mil overrun in Money in the Bank.
80 mil overall?
Overrun.
Overrun. Holy. Okay, I'm getting an RDP for sure there, so I don't need to worry about that anymore. I'm out of RTG bouts. I have
Your
no
TLC's not
more.
being paid.
Yeah, I'm. So if this guy doesn't do anything, does it count as a forfeit or a tie?
Within 24 hours,
Yeah, there's like
it'll count as a tie because you haven't found none of you have found any of the people's obstacles.
so him just sitting there and doing nothing gets us
Okay.
each
Yeah.
this.
Yeah. That's only if you don't find. So like if you found a part of his chair, well not his chair, if you found a part of his ladder and he didn't find anything of yours and he waited and the time ran out, you'd win. So let's just say like we actually managed to face each other on TLC
Mm-hmm.
and you found my chair but I didn't realise I had started one and I left it for 24 hours, it would count as a loss for me, but a win for you because you found part of the furniture.
So I should try to find ways to get the people I'm playing against banned if I find a piece of their equipment and they haven't played yet. Because then if they're
Yeah,
banned, they can't come back, and I win the
yeah,
match.
yeah.
But yeah, Rewire says it's a dry herb vape, so all he's doing is applying heat to the plant material. Nothing else goes into it, just plant and heat.
I couldn't care because I don't smoke the stuff, so. I've tried it once, but that's before I had epilepsy.
Yeah, I thought about trying epilepsy, but I thought it'd really interfere with my cannabis intake, so. I can't believe I'm doing this.
You're back on the Rumble grind.
I am. And I don't necessarily need to play the Rumble because, like, the Carmelo Hayes matches are done.
Mine
Like,
aren't yet. Not for Mello. Not for the 15k Mello, it's not. Mine's on 84.
I got my I got matches done on him, and as both of it's done for me.
But what I find good is obviously he's in my Money in the Bank deck as well.
Nice. See, he's in my RTG deck too, which also helps speed stuff up.
He's in mine as well.
And I went through at one point earlier and played like a handful of wild games for my tickets anyway, and I used him there, which helps go with it too. You can definitely get more per game doing Royal Rumble. And it's much easier to get the wins like back to back in like this like setup. But man, doing quick games of Wild really went fast too with it. Just Wild is so boring.
It really is. No Carmelo there. Great.
God, my top rope scissor kick thing keeps triggering, and it's beautiful.
Yeah.
I think it's gone twice in here already. No, once. Okay, still once. Like, fuck. He's 213 mil in power and roughly the same all the way down right now in this Royal Rumble. Why couldn't I get matches like this when I was still trying to get the matches on him?
Quite literally.
Meanwhile, I got both Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns sitting down there. Melo doesn't miss, man.
Don't look, I'll be doing events for the whole entire month.
What's that?
I won't be doing events for the whole entire month, I don't think.
Oh, you don't like any of them?
I don't like Clash of Champions, and I certainly don't like War Games.
I don't mind war games with super moves.
I'd rather just stick a needle in my eye than play War Games.
Well, if you're going to
Unless,
stick a needle in your eye, I'm hoping you're at least going to get a tattoo done while it's there.
unless it's female, then I will do the event. But if not, I won't do it.
I don't mind war games, but I don't play it enough to actually win or compete for anything. I like doing a war games match and using my super move like in the first round,
Yeah, I do that.
and then like the other guy's just fucked, and I love it.
I think the last time I did a War Games was a Leah. And I got her full heroic.
The last one I remember playing very heavily was an Adam Cole card. I couldn't tell you what tier it was, but it was Adam Cole.
I can't remember what tier that was.
It might even been the first War Games event. Let me see.
Because I quite like Aaliyah. So I was like, yes, I'm doing it.
Behemoth. It was a behemoth, Adam Cole. War Games.
Wow. That's been around ages.
Yeah, that's like 3 years ago.
Yeah, something like
That's the last one I really remember. Like I played a little bit, and I think it was Cody was the last one.
that. Yeah, he was.
Yeah, I played a little bit of it, but like a couple matches here and there. Like if my thing required me to play, my quest required me to play a certain number of event games in a day, then that's what I'd go play. I would rather play that because it's a little faster, and I could potentially get better than playing Money in the Bank. But I hate playing Money in the Bank.
They need to reduce the time on fucking war games.
How long was it?
They need to reduce it. Like, when you're playing the game and not the timer goes down,
Mm.
they need to reduce it. Because it takes so long for one game. It's ridiculous.
How many points before my next battle pass item? Ugh. 646. 36.
My next one is 144.
I'm wondering if my wife, who might still be listening, loves me enough to come into this room here on the back behind the TV to the left of me where my coffee cup is, put creamer and coffee in it, and return it to me with love and affection.
Let's hope. I'll be back in a minute.
All right. The tribal chief. Thanks for the follow, Elvin Seville Chipmunk. Update: the wife was willing to get me the coffee. I'm thinking she thought that if she did this, then she'd get out of me asking for sex because she already did me a favor. What she doesn't realize is nothing is going to get her out of that. I need to use super move. After this, I should have 9 more. 9 more to get. Charisma. Charisma? Well, there are people hanging out and down and around. Allow me just to say that we have a new cannabis t-shirt live on the shopshite.com web store. It is $10. I highly recommend getting yourself cannabis in clothing and in life. But the best way to do that is to begin with that $10 cannabis t-shirt available only on shopshite.com. We'll take one more look at that. Look at it. Isn't it pretty? Oh, no, that's the wrong shirt. Isn't it pretty? That's the Exalted Father Championship tee. Jesus. She just gave me coffee and it was hot. Like, what the hell? I could have burned my mouth. Folks, I think my wife is trying to kill me. You've just witnessed it live. You want pancakes in exchange? We'll talk. That's if I'm still able to, because you burned my mouth with the hot coffee. Not even a warning. It doesn't say anywhere on this cup that the coffee is hot, you know? How am I supposed to know that the coffee is hot when I go to take a sip and I potentially burn my mouth? All right. Like, this might not seem like a real thing, but it's a real thing. Otherwise, that woman wouldn't have won like $1 million over McDonald's for it. And let's face it, babe, you do not have the lawyer power that McDonald's has. So very clearly, I'd be in the right here. That coffee was too hot. You tried to burn my mouth, so that we couldn't talk about it, and I couldn't ask for more coffee in exchange. I don't know. I think that's what's going on here. That, or you're trying to murder me. Which is it? Well, 99 update. I did get coffee.
I'm back.
I know. I heard you come back.
My events are done.
Nice. I never have cold brew or iced coffee. This is where you're going to stick up for the woman, isn't it? It would make sense.
103 resets.
Appropriate temperature does not involve burning my mouth, Rewire. I'm an American. I have the right to coffee that doesn't burn my mouth but still hot when I want it. Wow. Yeah, your father says that not often does he take the woman's side, but he's with her this time.
I'm on your side.
Thank you. Thank you. See, your son agrees with me. Jesus Christ, that's coffee. Arkin, you know you're not supposed to say Jesus Christ. Well, he's only half me, so he can be wrong from time to time. That's what your father said.
Fuck off.
You heard it here first. Fuck off. He didn't throw cunt in there. There you go. Now you know it's true. No wonder. Oh, so no wonder Kiwi abandoned you. That was a comment from another member of the comment section.
And they can fuck off too.
To be fair, that's my 2-year-old son.
Oh.
But it's my wife on my 2-year-old son's account.
Well, then they can still fuck off.
Exactly.
I'm right, they're wrong.
Yeah, cunt.
No ifs or buts about it.
No ifs, ands, buts, or cunts about it.
No butts, no cuts, no coconuts.
No coconuts. Is that like a term for balls?
No, it's a reference from The Big Bang Theory.
Oh, I haven't seen all of that, and I don't remember a lot of it either. Like I
They
remember
were
a portion, but not all of it.
in the line for a film. There's someone cut in, and Sheldon got really upset,
Hmm.
and he's like, "No cuts, no butts, no coconuts."
Okay. Uh,
I'm
so
debating on using my credits for Money in the Bank, but it only gives me 1,500 super coins.
I debated using credits to speed stuff up or do something, but at the same time, I'm realizing and reminding myself that I have plenty of time for stuff, and you know, oh excuse me, what the hell just happened? There we go. Did you see the way that card glitched?
Yeah.
I'm glad I picked the right card. I wouldn't have wanted to accidentally get rid of Mello there.
Oh, they had to put that in there, didn't they? The LWO card back.
Oh shit. You could still prep the pot of coffee. I would be okay with it.
That's upset me now.
So wait, no, what happened with you?
I was looking at the superstore for like the card backs. They put the LWO card back in there,
Mm-hmm.
and I want it.
Well, I mean, there's still plenty of time to get super coins.
Looks
They're
like me
usually in
going
there
back
for a
to
while,
the
right?
Rumble. It's not what I wanted. Carmelo's nearly done.
I do kind of like the LWO event, the back, but I'm think I'll not worry about it. Primarily because I always keep my Edge one on, or my Fiend one.
What am I using? I'm using the Rhea Ripley one, saying she's my mammy,
Uh-uh.
but I'm gonna go change it back to Toxic Attraction.
You must have recently gotten that one.
No, I did a My friend redeemed a change card back before I finished my last stream, and he asked me to change
Mm.
it.
You're like, okay, and now you're just gonna go change it back. Like what?
Yep,
I didn't say how long was gonna say changed.
it's been like that since yesterday morning.
Hey, starting with Mello. I came across a pro him in a TLC game earlier.
So in nearly 200 or just over 200 mil, I think, something like that. I
Yeah,
just like the look of Carmelo.
I thought you didn't like Carmelo.
I do.
Who was the one that didn't like Carmelo because he was too cocky? It's hard to remember from the screen I have on this side, because it's not as anything. Twitch just has like this purple, and then like the only thing that really helps differentiate other than the names that doesn't stick out as well to with everything else is the color of the background on the chat window here for the studio.
Yeah.
So I remember maybe it was Dope Legend was the one that didn't
No,
like Carmelo.
I said I don't like Mello, but
Okay,
he's actually growing on me at the moment.
okay, okay.
And plus, it's a free event. It's pretty much a free event card anyway.
Well, it's not a free event card. It's a $50 event card.
Yeah, but if you think you're spending nearly that on to get the pro and heroic anyway,
Yeah.
so you might as well make the most of it.
And even the stuff you get in there with it,
Exactly.
You could spend over that trying at packs, even the top tier packs in the store, and never get anything. And if anyone's curious about how true that is, just go watch a Super Oh My God video. Like, he spends a lot of credits in the store.
Yeah, but he gets them gifted to him by Cat Daddy.
Yeah. Well, he's got some streamer, some people that they gift him to him in his stream too, like they'll buy like the hall packs or the credits and stuff like that from the website and send it to him. Which, if anyone is feeling in the fatherly mood with Father's Day around the corner and me being a father of all, exalted father, you can see my player ID is right there. If you decided that I needed something in my inbox, I'm just saying.
Hey, Babe's here.
Hey. Oh yeah, I think I've referenced him already. Yeah, Dope Legend. Is that a Pikachu with lightsabers?
It is.
That's a fucking Pikachu with lightsabers. That is hot.
You like Pokemon then?
What's that?
You like Pokemon then?
I do.
There you go. Have Eevee holding a love heart.
Nice. Can you guess who my favorite Pokemon is?
Depends. What generation?
First.
Oh, there's 151 Pokemon in that fucking generation.
Yep. But
We'll do yes or no questions.
okay, I'll give you 3.
No. Is it fully evolved?
Well, how do you want me to answer that? From the perspective of first gen or later gens?
Is it in its final evolution stage?
In first gen, yes. I don't know about later gens.
So it's a third. It's a third evolution, unless it's because then some first generation had 2 evolutions.
This one has 1 pre-evolution that comes in a later generation.
Which is going to be Mega.
Nope. I have a big plush of it where just a little while off the screen I could go grab if that'd make it easier.
No, I want to try and figure it out.
Okay.
Because you have Psyduck has got 1 evolution, Magikarp has 1 evolution.
Yeah, in Generation 1, this one does not get bigger. But in the later generation, you get a prequel of it. No, it is not Elekid. Let me see what generation the this isn't much helpful. It's comes out. It's prequel, if you will. Comes out in Generation 4.
4.
It's a baby Pokemon. The baby version of this.
Pre-baby evolution. So the baby, you've got Magby, you've got Pichu. It's not Togepi, is it?
Nope.
Magby, Togepi, Pichu, Smoochum. Bonsly.
Like, I can't believe you haven't gotten it.
I'm baffled. I know Pokemon so well. It's throwing me off. Wooper. What other baby Pokemon is there? No, I'm baffled.
Snorlax is my favorite Pokemon. The baby version is Munchlax.
Oh, fucking hell. I don't think of them. I had in my head Snorlax, but I didn't think that I forgot about Munchlax being a pre-evolved form.
No, it was not mime. It was Snorlax. That's why I wasn't sure how to word it because first generation it did not have
A
any.
pre-evolution.
It had nothing. But like generation 4 they introduced the baby version of it and I wasn't sure what they called it. That's why I went and I looked it up because like I fell off of that. I just knew Munchlax existed, but Snorlax was my favorite. Just a big sleepy Pokemon that eats and sleeps and sometimes fucks shit up. Tell you, in both blue and yellow, that Snorlax and I surfed a lot of places.
Can you guess mine, though?
Eevee.
No, that's the pre-evolved form.
Okay, so Volteon.
No.
Flareon.
No.
Vaporeon.
No.
What generation?
6.
6? I'm trying to remember what later ones were because I did not follow much
There you
after
go.
that.
It can't be much of a deadbeat. He got it.
Sylveon.
Yeah. The fairy type.
Ah. I didn't even know there was a fairy type.
Yeah.
He loves him some Sylveon.
So do I. I love Sylveon. It's my favorite. It's my favorite fairy type.
My favorite fairy type is Candice LeRae.
That don't count. She's not a Pokemon.
That's right, she's a pixie. The poison pixie.
You try and chuck your balls at her, Johnny Gargano will come after you.
I actually have a picture of her pressed very firmly against me with Gargano posing and AR Fox walking in the background with Matt Cross posing with us.
Nice.
Local indie show. Same show that I embarrassed Jessica Havoc.
Oh, yeah, Dope's gone all full heroic on Road to Glory. Sad,
Nice. I haven't even gotten the first Bronson Reed yet.
I'm sitting there on Otis at the moment.
Oh, well, you moved up a little bit then.
Well, I had to get the games done for the quest.
Yeah, you're on the Octane now. Look, you're halfway there. You could push through and get yourself some Bronze Reed that you don't want. That then you can make a big deal about deleting when you get better ones.
Nah, I'll just stick to going with PvP.
Yeah,
I think you're ahead of me in PvP. Well, ahead of me in PvP again.
it's possible. I'm almost at 21,000 on the gold pass. I really don't want to get that Carmelo quick, but at the same time, I feel like I probably don't need to like rush at the moment. And despite that, I'm still going in and playing the Royal Rumble that I so don't want to play anymore. Like, this Royal Rumble over here got me feeling suicidal, so suicidal. No? I know that's a song. And it's something about beautiful girls.
Mysterious Girl,
Is it okay?
Peter Andre.
I don't think that's what I'm thinking of. This is the video that I'm thinking of that I came across. It's a black guy.
Oh,
Kingston?
Sean
Kensington?
Kingston.
Yes, that was him. It was one of those earworm things that got stuck in my ear one day and led to me finding out what it was because it was playing as on the radio overhead at work. And, yeah, Sean Kingston, Beautiful Girls, that's it.
Yeah,
Um,
can't
that used
stand
to happen a lot. They used to happen a lot working retail. I'd hear a random pop song I wasn't familiar with because
it.
it's
Gets
not
stuck
really
in
my
your head.
genre. And then I end up looking it up. And sometimes I'd find stuff that I really liked as a result. Like, I can't remember the name of the artist now. But the one of the lyrics was something like a river. And I'd hear that like all the time, repeated overhead at work. And I ended up looking at the song, found the person, and looked at some of their other stuff and found a song from them that I did like. I just don't remember the name of it. So this story went nowhere, and it went nowhere pretty quickly because I lost the plot before I started writing.
Right. Perk activate in-ring conditioning.
That's the 30% on leveling, right?
I believe so. No, that's the matches.
The matches, okay. Oh, that's the level 2 one, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Like, I got that, and then, like, what I had in the thing was done already.
Yeah, it just went down from like 2 days, 9 hours to 1 day, 19 hours to get liters matches done.
Nice.
I should start LA Knight in there, to be fair.
What's Joyner Lucas have to do with anything now?
What?
Who's Joyner Lucas? Entire Rewire is asking Joyner Lucas, and I don't know what he's asking.
Dash up.
What is it?
I don't know.
Oh. Though coincidentally, pop music led to me finding one of my favorite go-to songs, and that is the cover by I Prevail of a Taylor Swift song, Blank Space. Oh no,
Yeah.
it wasn't Joyner River. The Like a River wasn't Joyner Lucas. Dope says he's got to get his PvP up now.
You're not the only one, babe. I've already got mine done.
Yeah, I'm at just under 22,000 points.
I'm just under 21,000.
Bishop Briggs. Yes, that was it. Bishop Briggs. There was a song by them I came across that I liked. White Flag. White Flag by Bishop Briggs is the song that I found that I liked. Bishop Briggs is a bald lady. See, like entire rewire comes in with tracking down songs with random lyrics. I don't want to play Royal Rumble.
Off topic, what's your favourite legendary Pokemon?
Oh, um,
There is
huh.
two right answers and one wrong answer.
I don't think I know any of the legendary Pokemon off the top of my head. Wait. In Generation 1, this was like Articuno, right? He was one of them?
Yeah, Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres was the. Then you had Mew and Mewtwo then. Then you had I think it was the dogs of Entei, Suicune, and Raikou.
I know Entei because my wife loves Entei.
Oh no, Entei's bad. No.
Ooh. Babe, I just want to point out, he said that, not me. So if you wanted to prep that other pot of coffee, that would be a good time to do it now because I'm not the one that said that. His favorite legendary is Lugia. Rewire there, Chikiwi.
Lugia is a good shout.
I guess since the ones I'm familiar with are first generation, like I liked Mew because he looked like a cat, and I'm a cat guy.
Yeah.
And like Mewtwo was kind of cool. I liked the fact that he was a clone. Wait, you couldn't hear him. Couldn't. Oh, she couldn't hear you say that Entei sucked.
Good. We'll keep it that way.
The Tyree Warrior says Mewtwo was a beast, though.
Mewtwo is boring.
I like that Mewtwo was a clone. I enjoyed the Mewtwo character in the Detective Pikachu movie. But like Mew, I liked Mew because he looked like a cat, but like an alien cat.
Yeah.
And Zapdos was my favorite of the birds. I like the design.
Yeah, mine was Lugia.
The unknown are pretty cool too. Like the ones that Elsa went into, would that be Pokophilia? Okay, so that joke fell flat. But yeah, as far as Pokemon went, like I played Blue, I played Yellow, and I watched the original cartoon / anime, whichever you want to refer to it as, when it first came out, and that was the extent of it.
I've played every single game that's come out for Pokemon.
Like I liked them when I was younger, but then I just never really. I moved away from handheld gaming and went to primarily like console or computer gaming.
Yeah.
So like, I didn't keep up with the Pokemon stuff.
That's understandable.
It was also during the dawning of a time frame at that point where we were starting to finally get some decent wrestling video games.
Yeah.
Like before that, all we had was WCW versus NWO WCW World Tour and WCW versus NWO Revenge. Then we started getting the SmackDown games, and they weren't great, but they were a great step forward. You used to have an extensive card collecting problem up until a few years ago when the sets started having far too many secret rares to try and complete the sets. They're like hieroglyphs. The unknowns. Okay. I still don't think I know what those are. I had a bit of a card collecting problem with Magic the Gathering at one point, and even Raw Deal at one point. Not Pokemon though. Like I played in the tournaments in the first, like, again, generation, but then kind of slid on to other stuff. Like I didn't even hit Yu-Gi-Oh, which surprised my wife. I thought she was going to ask for a divorce when I first time I made a comment that I had no idea about anything about Yu-Gi-Oh other than the card game that I reluctantly learned to play when I was managing a card shop.
I love Yu-Gi-Oh.
I didn't hate it. It wasn't. It didn't spark my interest. But around that same time frame, the Comic Images card game Raw Deal did spark my interest, so I played a lot of that. Let me just say, I used to have two really badass decks. One was an Eddie Guerrero deck, which I once cheated to win a match in, like literally cheated. And someone made a comment about it afterwards, and the guy I cheated to beat just shook his head. And we had a house rule that it was okay to cheat if you didn't get caught using an Eddie Guerrero deck.
Oh yeah.
It makes sense. If you're not cheating, you're not trying. Like it's, Eddie Guerrero, Chavo, Los Guerreros, you're using one of them. Like, if you didn't get caught cheating in the game, but you cheated, like it was okay. We did a WrestleMania tournament a couple years in a row in my house with a bunch of the guys and kids that used to come in the card shop. And we'd get together, order WrestleMania. I'd have a couple tables set up in the dining room, just outside of the living room, and in between matches and stuff. Like we'd sit there and we'd play, for prizes amongst one another.
Yeah.
Since I used to be one of the actual sponsored judges and hosts as well, I used to get the promo promo cards that were the shiny championship belts, and you could have them in your pre-deck that allowed you to play them before the game, and they would give bonuses to all your stuff. So like, I'd save one or two extra than for anything extra from the tournament instead of selling it like some shops did. I gave them away in like tournaments or things like that at my house.
Yeah.
And then I would proceed to cheat with an Eddie Guerrero deck so that I would get it. When Yugi beats that guy to get silver was a GOAT moment. I have no idea who that guy is or what silver is. Or Slifer. Or Slifer.
Slife was one of three god cards.
Okay.
You had Slifer the Sky Dragon, you had Obelisk the Tormentor, and the Wind Dragon of Ra.
Ra seems a weird name for a wind dragon. But they had a lot of like Egyptian themes to it too, didn't it?
Yeah, that's why they called it the Egyptian god card.
Oh, I didn't hear Egyptian god card.
My favourite card was Dark Magician Girl.
I remember her having incredibly large boobs on the first print of the card.
Yep.
I remember images being released in the pre-order catalogs for new stuff coming out of a worked around redone Dark Magician Girl card. I don't know if they ever did it.
Not too sure.
Because they did catch some flack from people with the imagery of her on the cards. That was around the same time frame the first X-Men movie was coming out, and the toy for Storm came out with the zipper part of her stuff partially open, so there was a whole bunch of modeled Halle Berry cleavage, and they ended up re-releasing the toy after Outrage with a covered bust.
Yeah.
I had the uncovered bust one.
Nuts.
My parents found it for me in the store. I got it, and then it was revealed that they were not releasing that one anymore, and there was going to be a replacement. Like they recalled some of them that weren't sold, and I had one of the few that still had the titty cleavage.
Brilliant.
It's funny, man. Over here in America, like we had Crash Television stuff like Jerry Springer, and like the Edge. They were wrestling and all that shit around similar time frames,
Yeah.
and people were getting upset about the breasts on a toy, or the size of the breasts on an animated character on a card. Um, yeah. I am so not going to want to play this game most of next week.
I know the feeling.
It feels very, very heavy into the burning out on this game aspect. With just, it's been what, 5 days since Teardrop,
Yeah.
and in those 5 days, I have played this game so much. There's like a day and a half left of PvP, and I'm over the PvP requirements for the top reward. Like,
Ridiculous.
it doesn't help that I've played so much Royal Rumble. I don't know what it is about Royal Rumble that I hate so much. Like I don't hate it as much when I'm not on a bad run. Like if I have a couple of games back to back that, like, I'm doing great. I'm getting like there for most of the time. That's great, but like by the third match, I don't want to play anymore. Either way.
I know the feeling. I can't bother PvP anymore.
But like I'll throw Elimination Chamber up all day long. Because I can just start that, and without doing anything, the lowest I've ever finished Elimination Chamber without clicking anything except for the proceed at the end. The start and the proceed was 4 cards left on my deck. Usually I have 5, 6. I have quite a few perfect games back to back. Corey Graves is always boasting about it. But then again, I pounded out a lot of Royal Rumble earlier today too with Bleach on Hulu.
Oh yeah.
I'm sitting here on my screen where I have the blue stacks all the way over to the right side with the pin to top on. And then just on the side of it, I have my browser window shaped to the remaining of the space so that when I'm watching like Hulu, it fits perfectly on the screen.
Yeah.
I am right there to the next one for 2 RDPs. BlueStacks is the application on my computer I use to play. It's an Android simulator or emulator. Okay. I'm going to play this. I'm going to get my rare draft picks. And then for a change of pace, I'm going to play some Survivor. Now, in addition to BlueStacks Rewire, there's also Mox Player or Nox Player?
Nox player.
Nox Player, which is a similar thing for the computer. How intensive is it on the computer?
Not too bad, actually.
I had an older laptop from a while back that I used to use BlueStacks on, back when it was still like BlueStacks 3.
Oh, yeah.
And when I downloaded BlueStacks on it to update, because it wasn't working right anymore, that version of BlueStacks, the newer one, was way too much for the laptop to handle running. It kept crashing.
That's nuts.
I shouldn't have played that charisma match. I thought about it as I threw it, but I did it. That's okay. I don't need matches on Mellow anymore, so. As long as I still win this, I should get enough battle points for my rare draft picks. Which means we're going to have 2 to decide, folks. Woohoo! Alright, we're on to get some draft picks. Hey, I just got a pixel off the board. I think it was. I just got a roll number 23 off the draft board, too. Elias. There we go. 1,000 more points till we finish filling the dust meter for like the 6th time today. Battle Pass collection. Two rarity draft picks. All right, we have 9 cards on the screen for the rarity draft pick. I'm going to make a first pick here just to even it out. Oh, hey, that's the myth. Jimmy Uso, it's a pro.
Way.
Just got my first pro in the tier. Screenshot that. Discord it. Yeah. That is exciting. Nice. All right, now we have a brand new board, and we have one more rare draft pick. 9-9. What do you think? What do you
Right.
want to talk about?
Column
Which column?
4,
Mm-hmm.
second card.
Damn. It would be nice if it was a 39 because that could have given me a pro manager. But look, I'm not going to complain. I got a Jimmy Uso. The likelihood of me getting a second myth back to back would have been very slim. I'm okay with getting a crappy manager because I got Jimmy Uso. That is awesome. I kind of want to just level him and son of a bitch. You know what this means, right? Ah, God damn it. Wow. Instead of 4 days, it only takes 2 days and 19 hours now to finish the performance center. That is kind of wonderful. What's not kind of wonderful is now I need to level this Oos. And I know you know what I was groaning about.
Yep.
I was really hoping to get away from that for a little while, you know. Simpsons?
Yeah, TikTok.
All right. Oos. Done. Ish. What am I going to do for image number 2? No, I like the orange background. I like that glow. That is very exciting. I'm very pleased to have my first Myth Pro. Though you realize why I got Jimmy Uso, right?
What about him?
Because I made the comment I'd love to get Jey Uso as a pro
They're like, nope, you can have Jimmy.
because of the Carmelo. So instead, they gave me an up yellow. If I'm lucky, maybe I'll get some down tape.
Yeah, you get the other tape that goes left or right.
You know, I would even take a right because I could still team Uso with Undertaker then. Or Omos. So Hulk Hogan will be leaving my top 8 deck here soon.
It won't be long till I have to leave you.
Yeah, it probably won't be long before I leave either. I'm running low on stuff to go through, and I am getting a little on the board side. doing these fucking endless, never-ending Royal Rumble matches. I couldn't even start with the. Now this is when I won't get the Jimmy Usos I need. And it's just gonna be one thing after another of crap card. But I am winning so far with Triple H, so I guess there is that. It's one of the two Usos. So I'm gonna toss that. Fuck, it's a Braun Breaker Pro. I hate running into Myth Pros in Royal Rumble. It means I'm gonna need to use Carmelo to beat him, which is kind of, I think, coincidental that I am taking out Braun Breaker with Carmelo Hayes. Let's inspire. Damn, it's a real shame it wasn't Mello I was trying to get matches on. Yeah, it does not look like that's gonna want to go my way on its own. Oh, hell.
It'll be my cue to go because I've got half an hour to pack my bag. So,
Well, you should get that shit packed. 99, thank you for joining me for a while.
no worries, always a pleasure. I'll be back on Friday. Well, for you for me it'd be Saturday morning, but for you it'd be Friday.
Yeah, it'll be that weekend.
Yeah,
Well, enjoy your trip.
I'll try not to.
Oh,
See you soon.
and Rewire says have a great trip too.
Bye, Dad.
Oh, look at that. He even says bye, Dad. Yeah, I think I don't know. I might finish this and call it. Maybe I'll try a little more, depending on how it plays out. I really want to pro that fucking. Oh, son of a bitch. That Jimmy Uso as soon as possible. Fuck. Yeah, I am going to call it. I'm collect my cards. See if I got enough to get one more RDP. One more RDP. All right, Rewire or Jen. I'm pretty sure you're both still there. I need a pick. So someone tell me where to go. What are we thinking? Which column? And then which row? It is Tegan Knox, which is a new card for me, I think. So that's not horrible per se, I dare say. But I'm a duster. Sorry, we're just a little late. That's okay. All right, so made some great progress tonight. Got a second card to pro. First card to pro in the tier. Ugh, just got a Tez. Ugh. And making some progress. So I will be back tomorrow. Today, tomorrow, at some point. Probably later in the evening, but maybe a little bit during the day. I don't really know yet. I also want to get some time in with Diablo. And I may stream some Diablo during the day tomorrow, as they have drops. And I would love to have people watching me just for the sake of getting drops. That would be fantastic, because that would be helpful. But anyway, thanks for joining, and I will catch you on the next one.
Get a life, kid.